what's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3 theory, and Season 4 theory as well. And this theory will explain why Stefano's bodyguard is in fact the snitch that was referred to by Detective Tanner in Episode 1 of Season 3 of Raising Kanan. I'm going to break down every single clue that proves this to be a fact. I will also explain how Stefano is well aware that his bodyguard is a rat and is purposely keeping him alive as it has been suiting his own benefit. In the hood, they will say Stefano is rocking him to sleep. And then I'll finally explain how and why Stefano will end up hiring Unique, aka Breeze, to kill his bodyguard, after he is sure his rat has firmly pushed the feds in the direction of the Thomas family, helping him make a clean getaway. This video is going to be yet another banger, so go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel so y'all get this fire every day. And since you know you love this content, you can support this channel by sending a donation to the Cash App, jpeterson91, or blessing your brother with a super thanks right above the comment section in your phone. Thanks in advance. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. All right now, people, let's break it down like this. The feds are not done with Stefano or Rock and her brothers. Stefano and Rock are in an unholy matrimony that currently sits Stefano at the top, and with all the power, as he has more money, power, and influence. And with that being said, there are still many unanswered questions and many different possibilities that this relationship can go. But I'll tell you one thing though, this one particular bodyguard of Stefano's does not seem solid. Remember episode 1 of season 3? Detective Tanner sat down with Sal Baselli and told him they had information from an informant about a hit from the inside that had been called on his life. And we went the entire season without any snitch Italians going into that furnace. In fact, not one snitch or potential snitch was killed at all in season 3. But when it does come to this bald bodyguard, and by the way, he's bald and light-skinned, you can't trust him. When Stefano first got shaken down by the feds over allegedly selling illegal fish, he was there. When Unique first met with Stefano to get work and build a relationship, the same guard was there. And when Rock and Marvin went to link with Stefano those 2 to 4 times to discuss all kinds of drug deals and murders, the same bodyguard was there. The 2 most incriminating times they met up are when Marvin admitted to Sal's murder in the fish store and the conversation in Stefano's house that ultimately led to the death of both Malcolm Howard and Ronnie Myers Mathis. And this bodyguard was there every single time. This bodyguard is in fact the snitch Tanner must have been referring to in episode 1 of season 3 when he had that sit down with Sal. He has to be. It can only be someone extremely close to Stefano who will be able to hear about the hit and tell the feds. But now let me tell you how Stefano is a criminal mastermind, and also how it will lead to Unique, aka Breeze, coming into play in regards to this rat in season 4. I believe we may find out that Stefano already is well aware who his snitch is, and he's been keeping him alive long enough for him to think he got away with it, while at the same time putting him in position to have Rock and Marvin locked up for the hit on Sal Baselli, thus taking the heat off himself, keeping him from being killed by the mafia for hiring some niggas to offer made man. Nothing Stefano has shown us can allow us to call him a fool of any sort. This is not his first rodeo. He's an OG in the game, right? Lived long enough to have gray hairs in the game. So when we see him swindle Marvin into admitting to killing Sal inside his previously mentioned bug store, and right in front of his bodyguard, this is clearly Stefano indirectly setting his bodyguard up to send the feds in the direction of Marvin and Raquel. This bodyguard literally has the ability to bring down both Stefano and Rock's organizations, respectively, and can say he was an eyewitness to every murder plot or drug deal in regards to those two people. And by two people, I mean Stefano and Raquel. Stefano was 3 steps ahead of everyone involved currently, though. And now, most of us are aware of the possibility that Unique, aka Breeze, has been crashing at Stefano's house while he heals up and plans world domination. I also have a video where I explain how Unique will become Stefano's secret murderer for hire. And this could be how it all begins. Once Stefano is sure the feds are more focused on the Thomas family than himself, and once he is certain his bodyguard thinks he will get away clean and be whisked off to win his protection somewhere, in comes Unique, dressed in all black, catching his bodyguard slipping and killing him. As the first of several favors he will owe Stefano for keeping his secrets. This bodyguard's death will ensure the feds now have no way of bringing Stefano down unless someone from the Thomas family snitches on him, as he will then be thrown into the furnace, never to be found again. And I'm referring to this bodyguard. And I will also add, this friendship will likely eventually turn sour, and we could see Unique devise a plan to eventually kill Stefano at some point, and Kanan may even be involved in it. Rock will, however, find a way to gain some kind of leverage over Stefano as well, eventually. Since we all know Raquel Thomas will bow down to no man. And being that we've seen the family portrait of Stefano and his family, here are 2 scenarios to watch out for in season 4. Number 1, Rock could find Stefano's family and do something with that information. This is anything from making them disappear, holding them hostage, anything. And scenario number 2, since the guard was viewed right under the family portrait, we could find out that this guard may be an uncle or something of Stefano, maybe a little brother, or this guard could be one of Stefano's daughter's husbands or boyfriend, which is another reason why Stefano is waiting for the perfect moment to catch this guy slipping without looking guilty. His kids look young in the portrait, but so does Stefano. Stefano has black hair. In that photo, his daughters are likely 10 to 15 years older than they are in this picture. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Peace.